my good friend, Executive Chef Ben Baird, back on the show from the Pelican Seafood Market and Grill. Welcome back. Great to have you here.
Good to be here.
As I said, you got some exciting things going on. I want to talk about what you were just telling me. Tell me about this idea that you guys have come up with at Pelican.
Well, you know, it's spring. It's time to be outside. So every week we're doing a scavenger hunt.
Okay.
Unannounced. Today the email went out at 9 o'clock. 7 prizes hidden around the city. This week was the Chichi Rodriguez Tower.
Nice.
So a video clue goes up in the email link. So basically you got to sign up for our
the newsletter. Right.
Best thing you're going to do for yourself today is sign up for the newsletter.
Yes.
2 reasons. 1, scavenger hunt, and number 2, School of Fish.
You've got one coming up, what, May 7th?
May 7th went on sale today, sold out in an hour and 20 minutes.
It did?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a little slow, you know, it takes time.
Yeah.
Like you have about an hour now, but the scavenger hunt's super fun. Took an hour for all the clues to be found, so people, Ottawa, you're on the ball, like way to go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because some are hard. Like Jim showed me the list of these are the clues, and I don't know where that is, but you know, people are like, you know, into the internet.
Oh yeah, and what a great prize.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
as I said, I should have gotten on it right away myself, but I guess, you know, with a lot of competition out there. So it's spring, right? Which means we're starting to get a little bit more of those, you know, sort of fresh recipes, right? And that's what you wanted to share one of those with us here today.
Ceviche, we're talking ceviche.
Okay.
One of the easiest things you can make, but the key to ceviche is fresh.
Right.
Everything fresh. Like fresh squeezed citrus. Don't use pasteurized store-bought citrus. Makes 100% difference. And fresh quality seafood.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the time to go to the grocery store and get your seafood. Like, come to the counter. Say, guys, I'm making ceviche tonight. What should I put in my ceviche?
Right.
Because we're going to tell you what came in this morning, or like what we thawed most recently. Like, so today we're going to use. We got some beautiful scallops.
Nice.
It's a Hokkaido scallop.
Hokkaido
from Japan. It's a U10 scallop. I have like 1.5 scallops already cut up, ready to go.
Okay.
We thaw them in the morning, so like this was still a little frozen when I got it, so it's super fresh.
Nice.
I got some Icelandic cod. We had it delivered to the store this morning.
I love it.
So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Some Argentinian pink shrimp. Just what I chose today, but you could use, I mean, whatever you want. You could throw some squid in here, but I'm doing squid the next one. You could use halibut, any of the white fish to make it.
And as you said, freshness is the most important part when you're making ceviche.
100%.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's put this together.
Okay, so I've got lemon juice. It's about half a cup of lemon juice. I've got a half a cup of lime juice.
Okay.
And then 1/8 of a cup of orange juice. So I use a couple of the heavy acid fruits because that's what's going to cook the fish.
Right.
Like cook the fish. I mean, you'll see that it does change the feel of the fish, the look of the fish. You know, it becomes less, you know, the scallops are going to become more opaque. The shrimp's going to change color. The cod is going to actually flake like it should when it's cooked.
Okay, nice.
Some people, I mean, there's two schools of thought with how long to soak your ceviche.
Okay.
Some people say right away. It's fine to eat it right away. I like 3 hours.
3 hours.
I find 3 hours, the flavors get into it. It's a nice texture to the fish. It's not like, I mean, you could eat this all raw, but I like it to be a little little
I think most people do. Yeah, for sure.
I like to add a little bit of honey. About for that much juice, about a tablespoon of honey.
Okay.
And then in here, see, I've got some diced shallot, some diced jalapeno, and 1 bird's eye chili pepper.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it whole, so you know you can.
Don't eat that whole.
No, don't eat that
whole. That's just
whole.
for flavor,
That's
everybody at home.
just going to steep in there and add a little spice. But again, if you don't like the spice, don't put it in there. It's
exactly.
Yeah. So now we stir it.
You know, it's interesting that you're using the 3 fruits. Like when I've done it myself at home, I've always just stuck to, you know, I just use lemon or I just use lime. I haven't necessarily used orange, but I guess that's giving just that extra bit of flavor. Is that the idea?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like this right now is a drink. You could drink that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's delicious. But yeah, the lemon, you could use grapefruit too.
Okay.
Pomelo,
that would be nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. And it's fun to play with. Like, play with your food.
Yeah.
Try different things. Experiment. You should never eat the same thing all the time. So now it's just a matter of like, scallop goes in, the cod goes in, the shrimp goes in.
Oh, man.
And you want to make sure, like,
so
you don't need a ton of juice, just everything covered, fully submersed. And then, I mean, this is a raw fish. So when you buy this at the store, you bring it home on ice. I don't care if it's January, February, it's -40, on ice the whole time. You want to maintain the cold chain, for sure.
Okay.
Because you put it in your car and the heat's on.
Right.
So now you're at room temperature. And you're going to eat this. If you're cooking it, that's one thing, but we're going to eat this raw, so you got to maintain the cold chain all the time.
What you guys provide, right?
We do, for sure.
You put it on ice. You don't have to bring your own ice. Everybody at home.
And we encourage people to keep it on ice. So I soaked one that I've got on ice down here.
Okay.
Because like I say, I like it 3 hours. This has been soaking for 2 hours. So this is the one I brought for you to eat.
Okay.
So again, now there's another area with two schools of thought. Some people like to lift the fish out of the liquid.
Right.
And serve it, present it with the...
Without the liquid actually being, okay.
Myself, I like to serve the whole thing because I think the juice is the best part. But
right.
I don't want you to make a mess of yourself on live television, Derek.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're going home with this today, Derek.
Okay.
So here, corn chip.
All right. I'm going to take it without the corn chip to start.
Wait.
What am I missing?
A little bit of cilantro. A little bit of micro cilantro.
Okay.
Goes along, ties the flavors together.
Grab a little bit of that.
Adds that freshness to it.
Oh, man.
It's like a summer day. We do this.
It is. It's a summer day in your mouth.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
Is unbelievably good.
We did this a few times in January with School of Fish, and I tell people, it's cold out and they're about to walk out into a snowstorm. It's the last thing we eat. I'm like, close your eyes. Picture yourself on a beach. You're wearing a Speedo bathing suit. You got a Corona in your hand, and you're
okay. Maybe not the Speedo.
Maybe not the Speedo, folks, but it's a
whatever you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
Right? But this, if you want to wow people, and it's simple.
So simple.
Look at how quickly that took us. Right.
The hardest thing,
6 minutes, basically.
is squeezing the juice.
Yeah.
But
and waiting. Right?
Waiting, yes.
Having patience.
Having the patience.
Squeezing the juice and having patience are the most difficult parts.
But like I said, you can eat it after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But the 2 hours will make the big difference.
Coming up after the break, you mentioned squid. We're talking calamari squid. Yep. You have the most delicate, beautiful squid. I was telling you, my wife and I went just a few weeks back and got it. And I'll let you describe it, but when you get it from a place like Pelican compared to getting it, in a frozen bag for $10 at whatever grocery store, it is absolutely night and day. Am I right?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. It is good quality. We do get it frozen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But we do. I vet every product we get. First, we get a sample case, and I vet it. I measure. I see what kind of water loss we get. I taste it. I do a yield test. We kind of tear everything apart.
We'll hold that thought. We'll be back with Ben Baird right after this. Don't go anywhere. Well, when it comes to seafood, not only do you have to go to a great place like the Pelican Seafood Market and Grill, you also have to treat it very delicately, right? Because seafood, it's not that long and slow cooking process that we do quite often with many things. I'm back here with Chef Ben Baird. He is going to be talking a little squid with us today, calamari as well. I guess we can call it either one of those.
Yes.
Ben, you were just describing before we went to break where you get yours, and you say, obviously the quality of the product is always what you guys are looking for.
Absolutely. Right? And we test a lot of stuff, and we constantly have suppliers saying, hey, try mine, and try mine. And happy to try it.
Yeah.
First, we talk about price, and if we're something that we can, because some guys are like, we want gold, and we want oil. So we talk price, and then it's, I want to see 3 boxes. And I take all those 3 boxes apart, we weigh them, we taste them, we age them, we do everything we can to see how that lasts, how the customer experience is going to be. And this is something new. These are a squid tube. This is a U10 squid tube. So there's 10 of them in a under 10 of them in a pound is what U10 means.
Okay.
And these are really nice because calamari is always known as being deep fried.
Yes.
But I remember the viewer who asked for calamari said, someone with deep frying in her house wants another.
Oh yeah, I didn't want all the smoke of deep frying and so forth. Yeah,
I like stir fry. Stir fry's fast, it's quick.
Yeah.
What you got to do for a stir fry is have everything ready before you start. So this is my mise en place. I got my veg cut. I've got my aromatics. I've got everything weighed out that I'm going to need. Last thing I'm going to do.
Reason being why?
Because it's fast.
Because of the quick, right?
Quick.
You don't want to be cutting and things are burning.
Exactly. Be like, my squid's not ready, but I got my vegetables ready. So it's like you want everything ready, even your rice cooked.
Okay.
Because you're gonna dinner's gonna take 5 minutes.
Right.
So the squid, a little bit of prep because you could use rings, but I thought it's really nice. So what I've done is this was the tube.
Yeah.
I've opened it up, and now I'm just gonna lightly score it.
Okay.
I'm not cutting through it, but you'll see. I don't know if viewers can see it.
Yeah, it's tough to see.
There's a little bit of I'm not cutting all the way through it.
Yeah.
But I'm just scoring it. And this
the
is
purpose is what?
Well, we'll see. We'll see when I cook it.
Okay.
It's a bit of presentation. It's a bit of getting the flavor into the squid.
Okay.
And it's like squid cooks really fast.
Right.
So it's perfect for a stir fry. And then I'm just gonna cut it in half, and then a few bite-sized pieces.
All right.
Add it to my pile without cutting myself live on television.
We wouldn't want that.
No,
leave that to me. Not
exactly.
to you, Chef.
Yeah. So my wok is hot.
Yeah.
Little bit of, this is just a high heat veg oil.
Okay.
Because what we're gonna, this is a 2-part stir fry. So I'm gonna get the veg in here. Oh, did you see that?
Oh yeah, the sizzle's begun.
I should have talked about what I put in there too before I put it in. But I'm excited to get things cooking.
What do you got in there?
So I've got some bok choy, kind of left it big chunks.
Okay.
Big chunks of red pepper, shiitake mushroom again, big chunks. I want everything to cook at the same speed. Scallion I kind of left in these 1-inch bâtons.
Right.
And then I took 1 bird's eye chili pepper and I just sliced it really thin.
Okay.
Because you know me.
Yeah.
I like to cook with a little spice in life.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're just gonna cook the veg. Basically all we're doing. No worry about seasoning. I just want to bring it down.
And you still want some crunch to the veg, right?
Oh, for
We're
sure.
not looking at cooking the.
But that's a preference, right?
Yeah, of course.
If you want your veg more cooked, cook it more. If you want it crunchy, leave it crunchy. I'm probably going to leave it a little crunchy just because we're an 8-minute segment.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm on an electric burner with not the best wok. If I was in the restaurant with a gas stove,
oh yeah, and the flames would be
going by, and I'd be smoking the place out.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be like, the cameras!
Oh my God, open the door!
And then I got a little sesame oil. Is a stir fry's great friend.
Oh, I love sesame oil.
That's the only flavor I'm going to add to this part of the dish.
Okay.
And then other things that I have here. This is some finely chopped garlic and ginger.
Okay.
I've got a little tamari, which is a gluten-free soy sauce.
Love
this
tamari.
is gochugaru, Korean chili flakes, smoky, not too spicy, adds a nice bit of pepperiness, a little bit of brown sugar. And then this is going to be the base of my sauce. So about a tablespoon and a half of cornstarch.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And this is half a cup of fish stock.
All right. You sell that too, right?
Yes, we do. We sell it frozen. We make it every day.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's just dissolve the cornstarch. We're making a slurry, basically.
Right.
This is what's going to make the sauce in the end nice and shiny and
oh, look at that.
and thick.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking. It'll steam. So, veg 90% cooked.
Yep.
I'm going to take them off the heat.
Okay.
Move them to the side in this bowl.
How much time we have, Kev? Like 2 minutes? Okay, two and a half. All right.
Perfect. So, oil back in the pan.
Yeah.
Now goes the calamari.
Now watch how quick everybody at home this is going to go.
Squid goes in.
Very delicate.
And we're on a high heat, much to my dislike. See, it's already cooking.
Yeah.
It's already curling up. And now is when we start adding all our flavor.
Okay.
The garlic and the ginger.
Stir,
Stir. We're going to add our green chili flakes. Stir.
Nice.
We're going to add our brown sugar. We're going to stir.
So you got a little sweet and spicy happening here, and then a little bit of the sour with the tamari, right? It's a perfect combo.
A little bit of salt from the tamari.
Okay.
Throw that in there.
Oh, man. We need smell-o-vision someday.
Smell-o-vision is required. And then we're adding our fish stock slurry. And this is going to help it cook out.
Right.
And
grab all the flavors, right? Never.
No worry, nothing to see here, folks.
Everybody at home.
Good thing I'm wearing shoes. So we're just going to let that cook out for a sec.
Okay.
And we're going to add our veg back in.
I want to mention as well, we've been showcasing some of the chefs that are going to be at Taste for Hope. Ben Baird and his team are going to be there as well. Taste for Hope coming up May 15th, VIP reception at 5 p.m., and then the main event happens at 6 p.m. 60% sold out as of this morning.
Wow.
I was online. It will sell out guaranteed. You can head over to Taste for Hope, sgh.ca, and you usually have, what, a raw bar? Are you doing the same thing?
We do oysters. We're the oyster guys at all the events. We'll have the biggest line up there.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves the oysters.
Absolutely.
So you see how it curls up? And you see, I don't know, can we see that on the overhead camera?
Can we get that?
But you'll see the squid's curling up, and you can see where I had marked the grooves.
Right.
And you see it's not saucy, it's just covered in sauce. It's not a runny sauce,
it's not runny. Yeah, exactly.
But everything's coated. And what we want to do is I just want to cook it out another minute or so. Cook out the flavor of the cornstarch. I don't know how much time we have.
We've got about 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So,
throw in the rice.
A little bit of steamed rice in a bowl. And then we're just going to
look at that. 1500 Bank Street, by the way. Go down there and visit them. Of course, you can dine in, you can take home. You can visit them online as well. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastico.
molto bene.
Nicely done, buddy. Nicely done.
Didn't forget the rice.